Hi, I'm Tommy, and it's kind of windy today, but today we're going to work on the van again. Yep, ain't coming off. So the problem is right now, the rust buster stuff did not work. So I'm having trouble getting the flange off the manifold. I don't know what to do. Maybe we'll try a torch. I figured I'd try to capture this. It's a little shaky camera and it's windy out. But you can see up there in the corner, right there, is a wasp creating a nest on my door. I just sprayed him, but I don't know if he's coming back. Now I'm going to take a broom and try to take that nest out of there. Oh, I don't know what I'm going to get done today. It might be a hard day. See, the problem is all the rust. And I have to jack up this van. Now this van is a 1-ton van, so it's going to be hard to jack up, and then we'll go underneath and try to put a torch on those nuts. That sounds funny. So I did get my fan. That's going to be a whole nother video, but the fan will go right here, which is between these two beams on that panel there. That'll be good because the beds will be here, but then by the driver's seat, which is over up here, that's where the lithium battery will go. And when the lithium battery goes there, then the solar panels will be right here in this area. The solar panels will be here. Then the wires will come down to the lithium batteries. This will be the powerhouse right behind the driver's seat. That way it's closer to the engine where the battery's there. So it's shorter length, which, those gauge wires are, the 00 wires or 03 wires. They're really heavy duty and they're expensive. It's like $1 a foot or $2 a foot. So to put those wires connected to the battery, and it'll be shorter, which helps better connectivity. You won't have any electrical loss the shorter it is. Now the TV is going to go right here. I'm going to mount the TV so it drops down. So that way, if me and my juggler are in the van, then we'll be able to watch TV and then fold it back up. So right now down there you can see we have a jack. We're gonna set up, we jacked it up a little bit. We're gonna go ahead and take off the stuff right now. So this is Will. You can't see him right now, but he's taking off my exhaust right now. Yeah, he's underneath the van right now. He's trying to take off the exhaust. I'm gonna plug him on this video a little later. You'll see the links down below the video. See, that's the muffler right there. And the problem is, since the exhaust is all curved, we're hanging the muffler right there. And this is where they cut off the catalytic converter. So it's actually, shoved in there, and there's a rivet going through, and it's tight in there. But once we get that out, and then we work on the flange, then we'll be able to get the new catalytic converter, which is right there. We're going to put that in. And then after it's in, we're going to do extra security methods. Like I'm going to get a skid plate and bolt it underneath there and rivet and whatever like that so it'll be secure. Okay, a little bit about my friend here. His name is Will. He's an auto mechanic and a boat mechanic. And he does all this stuff for me. Because, of course, I do magic for everybody. He does auto work for everybody. But he's really good at the stuff he's doing. Like, these are all of his tools out here. Because I'm not a mechanic, I don't have tools. I have all this electronic expertise and stuff like that, but I don't have the mechanical expertise. So it's good to have a guy like that, and I hope I get him more business. Like if you need to have your vehicle serviced or something like that, you could actually call him or email him, and he'll get you the best service that I know. Right there, you can see that they cut through on multiple occasions there, through the tube that goes through to the muffler. So the rivet and the whole mystery has been solved, because right there here's a rivet. And yeah, it's from the steel grates, because over here on this side, there's another rivet right there. Either way, that's the rivet. That's why inside here, you see more rivets. Okay, work is slow going, but one of the things that we figured out was the exhaust. We're just angling it out of the van right now to try to take off the catalytic converter bit off of it. That way, we could do it there because we can't get the exhaust out because it's so curvy and it's locked in by shocks. So that's one problem. Again, it's slow going, but progress is being made. And once that catalytic converter goes in, I'll be able to drive the van other places and get other stuff done. Like I'm going to build up the walls, the ceiling, put the fan in, a lot of other stuff. This is going to get big. It's such a good project to work on. One of the other things I need to do, though, I'm going to go to an auto shop to decompress my air conditioning. Because once it is, I could cut this air conditioner that's in the back out. And then I'm going to give it to my buddy Will. But then I'll recharge the air conditioning. Problem with that, going to an auto shop to do all this stuff, yes, you need that gear, but it's going to cost like $300 for the discharge and the recharge. But it's worthwhile to gain that space back. Yeah, it's funny about this catalytic converter. You can see that it says property of U-Haul.
No more.
So funny. This is Will over here, and he does stuff for boats, also motorcycles and vehicles, you know. And I'm going to put his info for you guys. Like, if you want him to work on stuff, just comment and I'll send you directly a comment, you know, to work. So what we're doing right now is we're cutting the exhaust because we can't get the exhaust out of the van. So, a lot of work underneath the van. Like over here, you can see that I have a tip off of the exhaust because we couldn't get the whole muffler system out. It was so twisty and curvy and stuff like that. So anyway, we got the exhaust out and then we're going to work on it outside of the van, you know, try to get it all apart, you know, to fit on the catalytic converter. And see, right there is the catalytic converter that's going to go in. And then underneath, you can barely see it. But you could actually see the muffler system and all that stuff over there. That's what we're taking out. And the reason why we're taking it out is to put the new stuff in. And I really appreciate Will for helping me do this, because if I was to do it, I'm going to end up taking it to an auto shop because, you know, I'm not as good with the underside of a van. I'm good on the inside of the van, which you're going to see more videos of that real soon. I really appreciate you watching this, and be sure, give me a thumbs up, a like, you know, give me a comment on what you'd like to see in the van and stuff like that, or if you have any questions, put them below. And also, if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe, and if you hit that bell, you'll be notified when new videos come out right away. Hey, there's the flange that we had to take off. It's finally off. So that's the exhaust system right there. That's the exhaust system, and we're trying to bang off that tip. It's riveted in, and we're trying to get that out right now. See, this is cool. Like, I could do this. Like, I could do a swing. Here's Will, you know. So after today is done and over, what happened, we cut the exhaust. We got the flange off. Everything is clean underneath right now. The problem is the exhaust is still stuck. You know, the old catalytic converter end is still stuck inside the muffler. So we just decided to cut it off, and we're going to try to get a pipe liner so we can slide the new catalytic converter on there. I think tomorrow we'll get the catalytic converter on, and then I'll be able to drive this to Home Depot.